In 1997, God gave Pastor Larry Manuel a vision of countless people standing in front of the church. They were weary, hurting, restless, sick with emptiness on their faces, all waiting with expectation for the worship service to begin. God gave Pastor Larry the assurance that he would bring in this church many people with needs just like this, for them to receive salvation, healing, restoration, peace, love, joy, and hope in their lives. 6 years after, in 2003, the strategy of reaching the lost, seeing them grow as disciples of Christ, being equipped for ministry in the church, and being sent into the world to fulfill their purpose in Christ was fully initiated. The vision is simple and clear, but the work and challenges are hard and tremendous. We want to see a major impact being made in Vienna and the world for Christ. Our church is built on 5 biblical purposes stated in our mission statement: worship, fellowship, discipleship, ministry, and evangelism. Our goal is not to build a service, but a community of believers that will make an impact on this city. Being a cellular church, cell groups meet weekly where we develop deeper relationships, grow spiritually, and reach out to those who do not know Christ. Friendships and relationships are cultivated through cell group meetings, cell net meetings, Sunday school classes, and other ministry-related activities. Cultivation of friendships and relationships create unity and builds the church. Cell groups are where the blessing of growth takes place. It is where we could focus specifically on people and individuals, where they are cared for, prayed for, and nurtured. It is a way of fulfilling the New Testament mandate we have as believers to be disciples and to disciple others. Our church is not program-centered, but a cell church which is people-centered. This year, 2008, marks the 5th year of our church with this vision. We've seen evident growth through these years. In 2003, regular church attendance averaged 186, but now it has grown to 450. Excluded in this counting are those who work occasionally on Sundays. We started with only 17 cell groups, which grew to 104 this year. From 2003 until early 2008, we already had around 400 who had encountered God retreats, where people experience cleansing, renewing, and restoration through a personal encounter with God. The School of Leaders one-year training designed to equip and train believers for the work of the ministry has already produced around 200 since 2003 and an additional of 64 being trained for this year. The total number of believers being discipled within the framework and in the process of our strategy, including children, teenagers, and youth, has reached 750. The strength of the church lies in its being focused. This is a place where diversity meets unity, where chaos meets calmness, where rejection meets acceptance, where mistrust meets confidence, where despair meets hope, where unbelief meets faith, where love prevails at whatever cost, and where the weary soul meets the life-giving Spirit. The key to the success of our vision is not just the strategies, but the values and purposes that uphold it. Rising up to take the challenge spiritually, taking on new levels of anointing from God, and embracing all the values that lie behind our purpose as a church. Each one taking his or her own place in the vision, holding the torch that has already been lit, and running with it with determination to make a difference for eternity. Through God's grace and presence, together with the King.